the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoffs. Welcome, folks, to Ford Field, the home of the Lions here in Detroit, Michigan. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. First and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Here's the second down play. Single back takes the handoff. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The ball is caught. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, this quarterback and this receiver are a matchup that's tough for any defense to match up with. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I got to start thinking about cheating a safety over against this guy to slow him down and not allow him to have such a big day.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Short return, tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
This just goes to show you, everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And here comes a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The Rainbow Warriors bring their punt team onto the field. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Toss play to the outside. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. He finds some space. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They're going to throw for it on third and short. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
They'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Screen to the wide receiver. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quick throw testing the middle. Oh, what a grab! Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The tight end has got it. Finds room at the 30. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Now they call a run. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football. And here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kirk, Hawaii has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. The catch is made, a soft spot in the zone. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Over the middle and incomplete. Play call here, third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And the back gets the football. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be fourth down and inches. kick it away now for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And they'll just down it right here.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Gets some space around the 30. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. And the Wolverines come up to the line in the 30. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, he trapped him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range. You've got to do something now on 2nd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Heck of a job here by this defense in defending this big tight end on this route. Had him covered kind of inside and outside no matter which way he went. They had a defender ready to knock that ball away.
Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's going to take off here. That's a strong stiff arm. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job of taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
he just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll try the left side with a toss. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Rotates the tight end. It's complete. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
It's a draw play. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Intercepted in the end zone. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Boy, in an instant, Chris, you go from having a chance to cut into this lead to now being down double digits after the interception return for a touchdown. What a play by this defense.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's the target, and it's complete. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, this is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Ball handed to the running back. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Takes the handoff. It's hard. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. Going to try to use his legs here.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. To get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now it's second down here. Wants to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. He lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Hawaii. Here's the point after attempt.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Return starts from inside the 5. On the returner fumbled it.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. He'll throw it now. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. They're going to run the option. Has the 1st down and more. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. They are pouring it on now.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quick completion to the tight end. They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
On 1st down, it's play action. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
A sack sets up 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. Oh, and he fumbles. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he's stopped short of 1st down yardage. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And he's got it. No problem.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Catch made over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
He hands it to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. Get a loss of the play. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
The pocket breaking down. That pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, Hawaii has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. And the Rainbow Warriors will have to kick this away. And this will be his 4th punt tonight. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. We'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. He's going to hand this off. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field. 2nd
down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. This time a completion. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Grab down the middle. It's Leon. And tackled there by the defense. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure.
Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the 2nd half. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. We'll try to run it with the option. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
What a run and a pickup for this offense. This all starts with a great read by the quarterback. Saw the defender coming in, just knew this was not the time to keep it, and he does a good job of getting it to one of his playmakers, and boy, does he make a big play.
And it's intercepted. Not much on the return, tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Play action here on first down.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. You pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind it. That's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
A play action looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And the Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes a quick catch. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. Second down and goal upcoming. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The offense still looking to score a touchdown for the first time. Now it's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
You talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? The quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over the top of everybody for the touchdown.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points. Let's see what they can do here. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball.
Moves out of the pocket. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Breaks free. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. He's in the clear. Attack. Touchdown, Wolverines. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Here we go. That's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of...
They've got him. It's a sack. 2-point try fails, and they can't cut into the lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
The Rainbows offense back on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Leaning on the run game here late. They stop them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So second and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll run it from the gun. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, and it'll be fourth down.
Tonight's final score, Hawaii 28, Michigan